everyone here loves story time, our favorite time of the day. When we gather around our computer screens, Geektoid comes to stay. He'll tell us a very drunken tale, his eyes begin to shine. It's a special place, it's such a happy face, intoxicated story time.
This is how shit went down. There was a group of fucking superheroes, led by, like, I think his name was Speedball. What ends up happening is, like, fucking, there's a guy that sets himself on fire and explodes and shit, and I forgot his name. And they're, like, outside of this school, right? There's this explosion. The guy who explodes himself, he fucking, like, and, like, bunch of fucking people died, including a bunch of kids, man. And, you know, when kids fucking die, the government's like, fuck this shit, we need to do something about it because kids. This is good. So the government, with the help of, like, Iron Man, because he's a fucking prick, they put a law into place called the Superhero Registration Act. And what the Superhero Registration Act says is that if you have superpowers, whether you have superpowers after the fact, or you were like a mutant, or whatever the fuck, you're a villain, you're a hero, you're Batman. Batman doesn't exist in this universe. So what registration means is that you have to register yourself with the government. If you're a super, you have powers, you have to register your name with the government. And that means that if you had a secret identity, it is no longer a secret identity. In fact, it's an unsecret identity. And if you're trying to save people or whatever without registering with the government, you're using your powers, you're fucked. You become an enemy of the state. So Iron Man is like, you know what? I'm gonna get my friends to do this shit. And then, you know, he goes over to, like, Spider-Man, and he's like, hey, Spider-Man, want to register? And Spider-Man's like, sure, bitch. And then Spider-Man goes on fucking TV, and he's just like, fuck it, I'm Spider-Man. And everyone's like, holy crap, this fucking little twerp was Spider-Man. But then Captain America's like, you know what? I don't want to register for this. That's an invasion on my privacy. That's illegal. This is an invasion on our civil liberties. And Iron Man's like, well, we have powers. We have responsibilities. We have to register. And Captain America's like, well, fuck you. I am not going to register. And then Iron Man's like, then we shall fight. So Captain America, with his, like, with his alliances and shit, like fucking the X-Men and Wolverine and shit, you know, they, like, fight back against Tony Stark and his fucking cronies and shit, because they're like, I don't want to fucking do this shit. Fuck you, ass. So, you know, so that guy Speedball I mentioned in before, right? Like he had a cool fucking arc, man. He's just like, I don't think I could live with myself like this. I have to be punished. So, like, he creates an Iron Maiden suit, you know, with a suit, like, with spikes, and then he puts it on. So, like, he has a bunch of fucking needles in his skin, and he's bleeding constantly all the fucking time. And he becomes a hero called Penance. And what Penance does, he just kind of goes around and, like, kills fucking villains, because, like, he's like, this is not gonna happen again under Penance. Off topic. So, like, in the end, man, like, after fucking 6 issues, and then, like, 60 other fucking issues that tie the story in and everything, like, fucking, even Miss fucking Marvel was just like, fuck this. All the supers kind of collide and clash in a big fucking, like, epic battle in the end, and Tony Stark gets the better of Captain America. And Captain America just kind of gives up. He's just like, you know what? Fine. I'd rather go to fucking jail than have to deal with your fucking stupid ass law. Captain America gave himself up and then was shot by an assassin. That is a happy ending. Yeah. So what do we learn from all this? Well, we learned that This is a good beer. And we learned that, like, Captain America is vulnerable to bullets. And the government sucks. And Tony Stark felt terrible after Captain America died. And there you have it. Marvel Civil War. That's like what happened in a nutshell. Because, you know, it's been a while since I read those comics and I can't remember every little fucking detail. Anyways, like, subscribe, drink, cheers, bitches, live long, and drink on.